Fall Guys has just launched a brand new Slime Factory theme pass. This is probably one of my favourite themes, so let's check it out. And the reason it's one of my favourite themes is because this seems Halloween inspired just based on his first costume. We've got Skelly Bones. So even though it's September, this pass runs until November, so I think that's why it's probably Halloween themed, because it runs throughout October. So we've got Skelly Bones as the first costume. If you buy the theme pass, you unlock this instantly. Already, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Second one is the Sugar Skull pattern. Patterns aren't something I normally use very often, but hey, it's cool. It's cool. We got 600 kudos. I would keep track like I normally do in these videos, but I'm pretty sure it's the same, so we'll just count them all up at the end and then point out how many kudos, crowns, and showbooks the pass has. So number 4 is the Skelly Bones emoticon, of course, that makes sense. We got the costume, so we've got the emoticon too. Interesting sound effect, it's kind of funny. Next is the Double Trouble colour. This is an interesting colour, definitely fits the Slime Factory theme, because, you know, green like some toxic slime, and then purple like also toxic slime. I don't know, they're quite toxic colours, so that makes sense. And I think it's that kind of toxic theme, because you see this banner right here is next, the Slime Factory nameplate. I see this costume on it right here, that definitely, yeah, that makes sense why we've got this colour. Okay, another 600 kudos for free, you love to see it. And then there's the Double Trouble face plate in between the test tube costume. Yeah, we've got the lower, there's kind of like a weird glow around it. I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of makes it look like it's made of glass, which, I mean, it is. That's a weird effect. I kind of like it. And you can also see it on the upper, which of course is more interesting. You've got like the toxic slime coming out, and it's also got an animated pattern on there. You can see the bubbles in that slime. That's really cool. I really like that. That's cool, and also it's kind of reflecting off the lighting a bit. We've got the I'm Not Scared nickname. I don't know what we'd be scared of. I guess it's Halloween themed, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, yeah, this is definitely Halloween themed. We've got cute pumpkins as the next pattern. Wait, one of them's like stretched along my left arm. Look at that. That's terrifying. Also, that's my right arm. I lied. We've got another 600 kudos, and then we're leading up to the first emote of the pass. Let's see what it is. Sticky hands? What? It is... What is the point in that emote? Who is ever going to be using that? I'm sorry, it's kind of cool, but it's just so weird. I've mentioned this in my past few Fame Pass videos, really, but we have emotes without, like, props. Like, it feels like there should be slime on Miss Bean's hands. It's kind of charming, but it's also kind of weird. And honestly, let me know in the comments how you feel. Should Fall Guys add, like, props to emotes, or is it, like, funnier and more charming this way? That's what I want to know. So next we've got another 30 shards, another 100 showbooks, and another 600 kudos. That's perfectly fine. And then we've got another 30 shards in between the Hazmat guy costume. Okay, I quite like this. This is cool. I could see a lot of people rocking this. I feel like, unless there's something better further on, I think this is the costume that everyone's going to be rocking from this pass. Next, we've got 700 kudos going up in the world, and we've got the Get Slimed phrase. Look at how that being's pointing at you. It's pointing and laughing. That's very mean, honestly. That's incredibly cruel. It's also laughing in the sound effect. That's crazy. All right, we've got 30 crown shards. We've got the banana foil color. Not much to say here. I mean, we've got another 30 shards, another 100 showbooks, and then banana foil faceplate. That's classic. That actually works quite well with this color, which I use for Doge. So I wonder if you can use this faceplate on Doge. I wonder if that works well. Maybe. And then we've got subject alpha. Oh my goodness, this is... I don't like this. It's got like an X on one of its eyes. I feel bad for this poor mouse. Rat, it's probably a rat. The lower isn't much unless you like the tail, but the upper's kind of cool. And 30 shards in between there, if I didn't already mention that. I don't know if I did. We've got another 700 kudos. That's perfectly fine. Then we've got emote number 2. Let's see what it is. Monsters Awaken. What? Why are we floating off of the podium? Okay, so this is like a zombie coming to life, I guess. That's interesting. I feel like we had a emote like that before from 2023, possibly. But that's cool. That's cool. We've got the electric storm color. Oh, I like that light blue, that like cyan in there. I really like that. Also, it's so reflective. Look at that. That's really cool. I do like the reflective ones. Yeah, that's probably the best color in this pass unless a different one shows up. All right, and then we've got 30 shards. And then, okay, we've got a faceplate with that same color. Yeah, it's still so reflective. Look at that. Yeah, that light blue, that's probably like my favorite shade. Right, I've got Professor Big Wig. That's a crazy name. Look at the lower. That's not that exciting. But the upper, that is a big wig, that is true. We got some like eyelashes on our bean as well, that's really cool. Have any costumes added eyelashes to a bean other than Digi and this? I honestly don't think so. It's quite unique. And then even the goggles on top of like the hair, even those seem kind of reflective. That's really cool. I know I'm like digging into the very big details, but listen, the actual update isn't that good. I'm gonna have a video on it soon, but the actual update isn't that good, so we've got to get what we can out of the Fame Pass. This is the update, basically. So 800 kudos, we got to save every level, okay? 30 shards, we've got Frankenslime, Slime Factory. They turned Frankenstein into Frankenslime. We're here for it. I don't know who's using this emoticon, but it's cool. Alright, we got another 800 kudos, we got another 100 showbucks, and then we've got 30 crown shards in between the Frankenslime legendary costume. Okay, this is the legendary one of the pass. And, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm kind of underwhelmed with this. This one isn't... This is my least favourite so far. I'm sure some people are gonna like it. It's not something I'm ever gonna wear. We've got the Lil Nibblers pattern. Look at that. It's like aliens that would have emerged from a slime factory. Obviously, there's no cinematic trailer or anything like that, but I do love, like, they're still trying to create a story about the slime factory, even though there's, like, nothing other than the Fame Pass to go off of. Like, you can kind of imagine these emerging from the slime, from, like, an experiment going wrong inside this factory. That's the kind of thing I can imagine. That's really cool. And then we've got the glow bones. Wait, does this actually glow? It's hard to tell from here, but I wonder if in like a nighttime themed level, I wonder if this looks extra cool in those. Because right now I'm not impressed, but if it does look good in those, then fair enough. There's 100 showbooks between it, and then there's another 30 shards, and then there's the big grin pattern. I don't know about this. I feel like you'd need a very specific combo to make this work. This does not work with a default being. This does not look threatening at all. And then in between that, we've got a recolor of whatever it was called, the test tube one, and it's called Collider Slime. Another cool pun. Oh, you can see that animation in the bottom of it now. The original costume, you could only see the animation in like the top little bit, where there was slime just pouring out the top, but now you can see it throughout the test tube. Like, the other one was not a transparent test tube, and this one is. Okay, so this one's a lot better. Like, this one is just far superior. You know what? Maybe this is my new favorite. So 800 kudos, 30 shards, 100 showbucks, another 30 shards, and then there's 100 showbucks in between the isotope costume, the hazmat guy all. This actually looks way cooler. That like glowing green turquoise, that's so cool. The lower is still kind of lame, I'm gonna be honest, but this upper, this black and turquoise color scheme, I do dig it. I do. We've got another 30 shards, and then we've got the slime expert, which is an alt of whatever the wig one was. You know what I mean. This one is way better. Why are the alts always better? I know the answer, it's because they're further along in the past, so you have to play more to get them, but the alts are always better, I swear. Yeah, the little details as well. You see there's like this tiny pink dot is glowing as well. I think more recently they've gotten better just with like doing stuff with costumes that's interesting. Like the animations have become more prevalent, and the glowing has become more prevalent as well. Like the glowing especially works with this theme. Yeah, the color scheme on here is just better. That's all I can say. And then there's a celebration in between. Let's see. Bertstein lives. We're in the dark here. Wait, is that Bert? It's gotta be with the name. Are we re-summoning Bert? Oh, Bert has come to life. Let's go! Let's go, Bert! Oh, I assumed Bert was going to take out our being. I'm a bit disappointed it ended there. Yeah, that's an awesome celebration. I love the dark lighting, and I guess the green lightning VFX are cool, and most importantly it has Bert. Any celebration with Bert in, like, I automatically love. That's all it takes for me. Mediatonic, if you want me to like an update, if you want me to like a pass, if you want me to like anything, just make sure Bert is somewhere. That's all it takes. I'm easily pleased. So 30 shards, 100 showbucks, 30 shards, and now we are moving on to the last costume, which has 100 free showbucks in between. It's for being alive low. Oh my goodness, look at that animation. I can't wait to see the upper. That animation is so cool. It's like lightning coursing through the bean, and I'm guessing that applies to the upper. The Frankenslime, I wasn't really about it. I said that was my least favorite. This animation is what it takes. That's awesome. I just love they're doing the animations more. That's awesome. All right. I'm gonna have to buy the pass as usual. Let's go. Fame pass unlocked. So we're only gonna start off with the skeleton costume. What was it called? Skelly Bones. But of course, we're gonna work our way through it over the next few weeks. We've got until the 12th of November, if I'm not mistaken. 11th or 12th of November, whatever the Tuesday is around there. That's how long we've got, so we should easily be able to unlock that top Frankenstein ult. That's awesome, but it's definitely going to be the Collider Slime that I'm going to be using the most. Just the animation going through the entire thing, like that purple gradient, it's one of my favourite colours. Definitely #1 costume. Let me know your favourite as well. And I know a lot of you are going to be disappointed with this update, but I'm going to have a video out tomorrow saying my thoughts, because there are some good things this update did, so I'm going to get to work on that now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.